So I'm not going in with very high expectations. If I don't sell a lot, I completely understand. And I don't end up crying. I'm excited to do more markets in the new year. Hello angels and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Amy and I am the owner of Which Please Designs, and I'm very spontaneously filming this YouTube video, or the start of it anyway. I think it'll be over the course of a few days, maybe actually a couple of weeks, but next weekend, so the 21st of December, I have my first market. So it's very late in the festive season to have a market. It sort of came around quite randomly. Before I had children, I was a nursery nurse, and the last nursery that I worked in is full of lovely, lovely people. And they got in touch with me to say that they were hosting a market, a Christmas fair type thing for the nursery and the families, and sort of the wider community. They're based about an hour away from where I live. And they asked if I wanted a stall at the market, and I've never done one before, so I thought, why not? I don't know if it's going to be my target audience really, because it is going to be mostly families with young children. So whether it's going to be right, I'm not sure. Some of my products I think could be suitable for parents maybe. Obviously I'm a parent and I like a lot of the stuff that I make, but some of it is quite niche, so I'm not going in with very high expectations. If I don't sell a lot, I completely understand, but I'm going more for the experience of the market, to have a trial of setting up my stall. Going into 2025, one of my biggest goals for myself is to try and do some in-person markets. My granddad used to do fairs and markets, craft fairs. When I was growing up, he handmade dolls' houses, and I used to go with him every weekend. Now these are not of the same calibre as, say, Stationery Fest or an Artist Alley, or the Magical Market in Birmingham. Like these are very, very small local craft fairs, but he built such a great community in his retirement between all these people, and it just feels quite nostalgic to me to sell in person because of that. That's my only experience really of being 8 years old and helping my granddad sell dolls' houses. I think that it's definitely something that I want to push myself to do in the new year. So I'm just seeing this as a good opportunity to figure out what I would like my table setup to look like, what kind of products are going to sell well in person versus the ones that sell well on Etsy. Like I sell a lot of fandom related stuff on Etsy still, and I think that's because people are specifically looking for it, whereas people going to a craft fair market aren't really going to be looking for fandom themed items. They would have to know that I was there, I suppose. So it's just going to be more of the off chance that I run into someone that reads fan fiction in one of these markets. So we'll see. But yeah, it's on the 21st of December in Leeds, so I am looking forward to it. But it's currently the 10th of December, so the market's 11 days away. I've done nothing. I've known about this market for a long time, about 6 weeks, and I haven't prepped anything, to be honest, because orders keep coming in, which is amazing and I'm really, really grateful for. I am prioritising packing the orders over making any kind of stock, and I don't want to go with nothing. So that's what I'm doing now. It's 7:30 at night on the 10th of December. Table's rocking you. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to do that. Let me just do it once. My oldest boy is having a sleepover at my mum's house tonight, so I know that I can work sort of into the night, knowing that I don't have to get up and do the school run in the morning, which is helpful. I've just put the baby to bed. John's at rugby training. So yeah, I'm just making a list of what I think I want to take with me, how many quantities of those things I want to take with me. There is a few products that I've had bouncing around in my head for a while that I was going to make to test out there. Like I say, it's probably not the best testing ground because I don't know what the demographics going to be like, but I think I'll take them with me anyway. I'm not going to lose anything. The stall fee is really cheap, so I think it's like £10. So if I don't make the £10 back, I'm not going to stress about it. It is just going to be a huge learning experience, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I thought I'll take you with me and you can see if I make a complete mess of it or how it goes. But this is the start of planning for my first my first market. This is the start of planning for my first market, and hopefully not the last, fingers crossed. So yeah, just finishing this to-do list. I have got some orders still to pack, so I'm going to get the printer going while I do this and hopefully multitask a little bit. I also need to update my postage profiles on Etsy to remove all the EU countries. I've left that a bit late as well, but I'll get it done by the end of today. That's the plan. Coming to you from the dining table, 7:30 at night. The realities of being a mum of two and trying to run your own small business. So yeah, I hope that the vlog becomes entertaining and I don't end up crying at the end of it. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Hello angels. So this is actually my first time doing a voiceover, so I'm interested to see how it turns out. I have got the baby playing next to me on his playmat, so if you hear any kind of murmuring giggles in the background, then that's just Dylan having a little play. But I thought I would include this bit of time-lapsed video of me working on some designs in today's video. It's something that I really enjoy seeing in other people's videos, just a little bit of processing how I work about a design. So yeah, these designs aren't actually in my shop at the moment. They are something that I used as a testing product for them. Exactly. As a testing product for the market. And these are being made into magnetic bookmarks. Magnetic bookmarks is definitely something that I'm going to be adding to the shop very soon, even if this design doesn't quite make it. This design is a little bit of a different style, and the colour palette especially is quite different from what I usually do. It's sort of very bright, and I mean I love bright and colourful, but this particular blend of colours in retrospect isn't quite on brand for me. But I did love how they turned out. I thought they were so cute. But you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments. I also just wanted to ask for people's feedback or thoughts about markets, if there's any markets that any of you have been to that you really enjoyed, especially in the West Yorkshire area, which is where I'm from. If there's any that you'll be going to this year, let me know, because I'd love to try and come over and just meet as many small business people as possible. It's one of my goals for this year. So yeah, you'll have to let me know in the comments. But I'm going to leave you now just to enjoy this little bit of time lapse of me finishing off these last few designs, and you'll see more of me later on in the video. It's now Thursday the 19th of December. I didn't film anything yesterday. I had a really busy day. I worked on things for the market all in the morning, and then I took Dylan to a baby Christmas class, and then I took Santa. I took Jackson to meet Santa in the afternoon, and then I really just slobbed out all afternoon. I've been feeling really poorly, and the baby just isn't sleeping at all at the minute. It's making things quite difficult, but my mother-in-law has taken him for the day today, which I'm really grateful for, so I'm hoping to get a full day done. Because I don't have enough on my plate, I have also decided to make a lot of Christmas presents this year. So on top of getting everything ready for the market tomorrow, I'm also finishing a load of handmade Christmas gifts in time for Christmas, which is great. The shop has quietened down a bit now, thankfully. I'm obviously really grateful for everyone's orders, but it just means that my hands are a bit freer to get on with this stuff. I don't look my usual cute self because I am so tired. I was really hoping that I'd be able to catch up on a bit of sleep while the baby was at April's, while the baby was with my mother-in-law, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, because I just need to get this stuff done. Maybe if I work really hard, I might be able to get an hour in before Jackson's home from school. But as you can probably hear, the printer is going. I've had the cutting machine going this morning as well. I've got a Christmas present drying. I've got a Christmas present working while the printer's going. So I am multitasking. I'm spinning a lot of plates. I've got a cracking headache. So yeah, this isn't my usual aesthetic cuteness. I definitely look like I haven't slept, but this is the reality of trying to make it work on maternity leave. I'm really trying to make it work. It's not all going to be cute 100% of the time, and sometimes I am going to talk to you looking like a zombie, but I don't want to miss these opportunities to show you what it's like. I think it's important that I be as transparent as possible. So yeah, this is my reality this morning. So I'm printing out a lot of prints. Most of the stuff is done for the market. I just need to print some more prints. I've got a little list of things that I still need to print out. So some more prints, some more greetings cards, and some sticker sheets. And I'm going to make up a few more tote bags, and then I'm done. I'm going to do one final put together of the stall. That didn't take me very long yesterday, maybe 20 minutes. So I want to do that again on my table and just make sure I'm happy with everything. I need to make some little price tags, which shouldn't take me too long. I could probably do that in the morning. The market's not until the afternoon at like 2. So I have got some time tomorrow morning as well, which is good. But yeah. So this next part will probably be a time lapse, so you can watch me run around like a headless chicken. I wish I could do it that fast in real life, don't we all? But yeah, hopefully the next time I speak to you, it'll be tomorrow morning and I'll look a lot cuter than I do now. I hope. But I hope you appreciate a bit of reality, because I know it's something that I like to see in other people's vlogs. It's lovely when everything goes right all the time, but sometimes things don't go right all the time, and you're running on 3 hours sleep, you have your period and a chronic migraine, and you're still trying to get everything done. This is the life. There's just a few videos included here of my stall setup. The little fairies that are here were made by my mum. She knew the people that were running the market as well, so she just wanted to bring a little something. But yeah, I was really happy with the setup overall. I think there's definitely plenty of ways that it can be improved. The guy next to me had a very professional setup, so I felt a little bit below average being placed next to him, but I did my best, and I just thought, like I said, it's the best way to practice, getting everything out there, and yeah, just seeing how I wanted everything to be displayed, and I was happy with it overall. I thought it looked okay, but there's definitely little things that I know I want to change and improve for next time, so I'm excited to do that for any markets that I do in 2025. Okay, so if I have filmed this right, you should have seen me prepping for the market, and then a little clip of me at the market. I didn't do much filming at the market because I was nervous, and it was very small, like it was a very concentrated atmosphere. It wasn't like any market that I anticipate doing in the future. I haven't recorded in a while, so it's just taking me a minute to get back into the flow. Anyway, so I had low expectations, but I'd seen it as an opportunity to practice what it would be like to set up my stall, practice what it would be like to prep for a market, so how much stock I was thinking about making beforehand, how much I thought I would need to take with me, and just, like I say, practicing my stall setup, doing a mock run of that was really helpful. I didn't buy much. I bought some, hopefully you'll have seen in the videos, sort of like the wire stands. They come in like grids, and I think they're meant to build like storage boxes, but I'd used them to build sort of panels at the side and at the back to hang prints on and sticker sheets. A lot of people use them for markets, and I just think it is really good for adding dimension to your stall so that everything's not just flat on the table. And then between me and my mum's a bit of a fiend for collecting sort of baskets and different boxes and stuff to store things in at home, so we had a lot of wooden and wicker baskets and little trays and things that I put on the table. It is something I'd like to change in the future so it's all more cohesive, but because I didn't want to buy too many things for this quite small market, I didn't want to have loads of money invested in it that I felt like I would need to make back at that one market. So using those little bits from my mum and things that I had laying around was really helpful. And it is something that I'll want to change. The more markets I do, I'll probably invest in little bits with each one, just to see what works. So overall, my expectations were met. Like I say, I didn't have very high expectations to go and make a lot of money, and I didn't make a lot of money. I made 3 sales, and altogether they totaled £33.50. So a very, very small profit. My stall cost was £10, which should tell you everything really. I know that most markets and stalls you can be looking at sort of £40-50, but it was £10 for a stall. And actually at the end of the market, when I was packing up, I spoke to the owner of the nursery and the person that was running the market and said, oh, you know, I haven't paid you my stall fee yet, like I'll pay you it now. And she told me not to worry about it. Obviously she's a friend of mine, someone that I know, which was very kind of her. So it does mean that all £33.50 was my profit. The wire racks that I bought, the mesh stands, were £19 something from Amazon. So I made like 13 quid, and then I think we probably used that to go towards buying a Chinese afterwards. So yeah, not much profit made at all, but as I said, I saw it as a huge learning experience. I definitely learned a lot, and this year I'm going to do another video about my goals for 2025, but it is one of my goals this year to go to at least 6 markets. I plan on applying for a lot more than that, but they're all curated individually, so whether I am accepted to them all or not is a different story, but my aim is to go to 6, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, all in all, it was a lovely day. It was a really positive experience, and it was so nice to see all the little children so excited for Christmas. Seeing Santa and the music and everything, it was lovely. And Jackson and John came down to support me, and Jackson loved it, like I say, going around and doing all the Christmassy things, and he had his face painted and stuff, so it was really nice. But it's definitely given me the bug. I'm excited to do more markets in the new year. And I'm excited to hopefully meet some people, some other small business friends, and maybe people that buy my products. It would be so nice to meet some of you in person, so that's my aim and my hope for 2025, so we'll see. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I think it's quite a short and sweet one, if I've remembered everything that I've recorded properly. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like and subscribe for future content. You can also find me on Instagram at Witch Please Designs. I am not really posting on TikTok anymore with the upcoming ban looming. I'm trying to focus just on Instagram and YouTube. So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.